This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. We're here on PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. The classic role-playing experience. The one before that one that we're stuck with forever, that is Skyrim. This is Oblivion. Following hot off the trails of Morrowind. Enjoy an expansive and exciting experience filled to the brim with epic action, intense decisions, and so much to do, it will blow your mind. What happened to that shield I have? Oh, now the shield's going up, is it? Oh, okay. That's great. Yes, the magic of Oblivion. The fantasy of it all. We're streaming this, obviously, to the PlayStation 5 Pro. So, yeah, for context, my speeds are, well, 130 megabits download, 30 megabits upload. And it's a lot better looking than it was back when I first took a look at this on the PlayStation 5. Back in the day, the streaming tech has improved a lot in terms of clarity and just bitrate and quality. Now, remember, this is like using that good old... Ow! PS3 architecture, so we still have all the magic and the low quality of the experience that you would expect. These wolves are crazy. Leave me alone. So yeah, what are we getting here? 720p, like 720p, 30 FPS-ish, and yeah, that's the magic here. But there's still something truly beautiful and majestic about Oblivion. It's an expansive role-playing game. It really is big. Like, this was pretty groundbreaking back in the day. I was just taking a look at their Fallout games that are played through this, and then, like... Yeah, it's kind of cool taking a look at Oblivion now.
I'm waiting.
What are you waiting for?
The Chestnut Handy stables used to sell horses, but they're gone. Our horses, all gone. Big mystery. No idea where they went.
What?
I almost walked into that one. No, of course not. That would be wrong. I know that Dovanoran is getting up there in years, but he still knows a bit about alteration.
Thank you.
Stop talking.
The horses are right here.
You treacherous little filcher. How dare you steal from me? This is the part where you fall down.
I'm sorry.
Stop! You violated the law. Since you lack the funds to pay the court, you must now serve out your sentence. Serve your time peaceably and pay your debt to society.
Oh, this isn't how I saw my day going. I have to go to jail, directly to jail. I do not get to pass go. Isn't this literally where you start the game? This is ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna reload. Save. So it's a role-playing game, a classic role-playing game of choice and decision-making and exploration and discovery. And apparently they're remaking this game, which I imagine will be on PlayStation since Xbox gave up. And, yeah, kind of exciting, right? Like, I really do hope if you don't dive into the magic of Oblivion in this way, that eventually someday you do get to, because it is so magical. And obviously, Skyrim gets all of the love, but Oblivion is pretty cool, too. It truly is an expansive role-playing game, just filled to the brim with activities and weird things to have happen, and a very interesting story as well, where you're kind of entrusted with this big mission and you have to go out into the world in a very free and open way and, you know, meet characters and make decisions and choices that will radically impact the world. Well, at least your world, I guess, that you're in. And it is a very, very large game. A weakness to fire, that's great. So we're here at the City Isles. But, like, the world is very, very big. Like, here's the Imperial City, and like, I think right now what we're doing is we're supposed to, and this should deliver the amulet. Yeah. Supposed to go into the city and talk to people, so I was going to the horse place. I didn't realize I was, you know, breaking the law by riding one of the horses, but I guess they didn't want me riding off into the sunset with it, right? But it really is, like, kind of massive in terms of scale. Like, this game is genuinely impressive. It may not hold up the best to most, but just the fact that you can actually adventure at all of these different places, and there was this great sense of scale to it. Pretty groundbreaking back in the day, honestly. Pretty groundbreaking. And it's a fantasy game, so you get to make use of magic and weapons and swords and all kinds of things, and you get to go off on these crazy adventures and explore these lands, and a very distinct aesthetic and architecture that was available within Oblivion. It was genuinely kind of amazing. And I know the sense of scale might be a little bit weird for some, but it really is quite magical. I do sort of wish they would, if they do remaster this, add sprinting and stuff. I guess I could have just walked past the stables right to the door instead of going down there. Wait a second, I know that symbol. Do you know that symbol? Look at this, eh? Kind of amazing that this,
You have my ear, citizen.
kind of is what it is. King Jafar at the Way-In Priory near the city of Chorrol. Am I supposed to talk to somebody in here? The city of Chorrol. Oh, duh. No, I'm not even supposed to be in here. Have you seen this man? Like a PDF document that you like open up. It's kind of funny. Lots of loading in this game, though. Lots of loading stuff. But, like,
How goes it?
the sense of detail in this game was so amazing. Like, just the fact that, like, the rooms are all set up and there's items everywhere, and the level of detail really, really is quite magnificent. That's why I wanted to come in here, was just to show, like, there's lots of buildings to go into, lots of places to see. It's a really, really genuinely impressive game.
Hail, good citizen. How can I
The Imperial city, which seems totally fine considering all the stuff that just happened, but whatever. Imperial city be chilling out, that's for sure. But no, it is one of the classic role-playing games. I think in the modern era, it definitely doesn't quite get discussion and chatter. This is a very excessively dangerous incline. Like, this is the type of incline you break your legs on. But I think if you do give this a try, you can kind of get lost in the magic of it. I think there's like giant docks over there. But there's dungeons, there's things to explore, things to see, crazy places to go to. If you play Skyrim primarily and you haven't played this one, you go back and play this one, I think you'll kind of get like the origins a bit of Skyrim, where like the tech kind of came from, and I still think this looks magnificent. Like, just, you gotta imagine, you know, it's early in the PlayStation 3 era, and you're playing the Elder Scrolls game. Well, I think this one actually came a little bit later for PlayStation as well, compared to Xbox getting this one, from what I recall. And you know, this is the game you're seeing, you're like, whoa, like, look, there's big trees, endless areas, characters to talk to, everyone's got things to say. There's all these places to explore and visit. And you can just, like, really just go off and take in the world however you want. I guess to some degree it seems like a bit of a walking sim nowadays, but you know, this really was a world of adventure at the time. Which I think makes it even more magnificent. Like, look at all those trees and being like, yeah, over there, you can go there. So I don't know why that's always so impressive to me, that kind of thing exists, but it is also hilarious too. When you have a video game and it's like this massive sense of scale and everybody's like, there, you can go there. Up there, you can go into that place. That's how they were selling Breath of the Wild to me, was They're like, you see all those mountains, you can go visit them. And it's like, wow. Yeah, they really knew how to sell that game. Chorrol's this way. Chorrol. And you're constantly improving your abilities just by doing things in the environment. Which, I mean, makes sense for, like, role-playing games to do that, but this one definitely built more upon the Morrowind systems. I said, good day, wolf. I just love how inclined things are. I wonder if you could get away with remastering this, or if it'd have to be a full remake. That was the discussion, apparently, is that there was a remake, or a remaster for this, and they decided that it was needed to be, like, actually remade. Which would be even more fantastic to see that kind of a thing. Going to Chorrol. We'll get there. You don't have to, like, you don't necessarily have to follow the path, too. And think of where we started this video, too, where I was, like, all the way over there by that castle. Isn't that sense of scale just amazing? Like that really is genuinely just crazy. But, like, if you do look at it from a remaster perspective, on the Series X, they actually have this with, like, frame rate increase and resolution increase, and it looks really, really good. I mean, it's still aged, for sure, but I mean, look at the level of detail with the grass, the rocks, everything like that. It looks fantastic. You just gotta look at it from the lens of something from back in the day and being like, wow, this is kind of amazing. Because it genuinely is. Nice music, the gentle atmosphere. You really feel like you're going out for an adventure in the woods. Big bushy trees. This is still lovely today. Even lovelier streamed to the PlayStation 5 Pro. I don't think this is this a safe place? I can't remember if this is, oh no, this is a Fort Ash, okay. Because there's like one area where there's like a dungeon thing, it's very dangerous. I don't really feel like going down there and fighting those skeleton monsters or whatever. Although I do wish more was happening. I think that's just what I'm used to today. Is there being like a constant stream of activity and interactivity. And you almost forget to have the magic of just going on a nice calming walk to show off this beautiful place. Like, look at those trees and all that. Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. I'm sure we'll come across something eventually. Well, actually, I know there's like a town over here. Over yonder, there's a town with a murder mystery going on. Something like that. Yeah. I found Odile Farm. It's locked. They're not very effective farmers, I will say that. And like true Bethesda games, you truly get to enjoy the magic of exploring new places, finding new things. Ah, here we go, we're getting there. We're almost where we wanted to go. The sense of scale is ridiculous in this. I'm improving my acrobatic skills by hopping about. Ah, we've arrived. My afflictions are banished. Thank you, oh magical thing. I feel like I shouldn't steal food. Even though I'm starving. I mustn't be a pain for the people here. Hello there.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory. If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory house.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Is that inside? I'm trying to remember this. The weigh-in house. Anyways, I'm sure we'll come across someone exciting when we get in here. Can't remember. Is this the way to the front door? It's actually a very large castle. kind of environment. See, and there's the Imperial City. Isn't it amazing? You can still see the Imperial City all the way over here. Like, it actually makes you feel like physically you are in a real place. That is the thing, right? Like, you could see all the way over there and be like, wow. Like, that sense of scale for a video game and that. Elder Scrolls games are always just groundbreaking.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Chorrol. There's all these like side activities and quests you could run into. I think I accidentally went around the back way almost. Yep. I definitely did the roundabout way of going in here. Also, again, a sprint button would be an amazing thing for a remaster. Because it's funny, too, from the context of, like, wow, you're actually, like, my character's always running if you think about it. Like, I'm always moving at, like, a nice brisk pace. But, like, at the same time, it does feel like it takes forever to get places, which is hilarious. Actually, I could use, like, a skeleton or something to fight. Oh, there's just a random deer. Things are everywhere. Ah, here we go. The North Gate. Yes, I think I usually enter from the South Gate. So technically, I did go to the front if you think about it from a certain point of view. And again, you'll be blown away by the architecture and the level of detail within the environments and the places you see and all that. It's really, really quite impressive, honestly. Hello there.
Please be generous, kind sir.
Nermis the Mooch.
Thank you. Blessings upon you. Upon you.
See, you feel like you're in a real medieval town. Oh, so I am supposed to interact with that person back where I was. Oops. That's okay. I'd rather take the quaintness of the town in here. Because I'm pretty sure you go over here, there's like a whole murder mystery thing that you get involved in.
What do you want?
Hi, to you.
When we're better friends, ask again.
How do we become friends if you don't want to talk to me? Kind of hurts my feelings a little bit if you think about it.
No!
Absolutely.
Take care.
How
You will
are you?
help an old beggar. Hello. What's this about?
Hi, guys.
Welcome to Chorrol. Keep your nose clean, and we'll be good friends. Make a mistake, and the Chorrol guard will be all over you like a cheap cuirass. What are you looking for? The general trader and smith are near the fountain. The bookstore is up the street, towards the chapel.
Oh, thank you.
Be seen.
Yes?
What's going on with you?
The worst thing is, no one even knows what happened.
I love that you can talk to all the characters.
But when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead.
Oh, no.
Farewell.
Good afternoon.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes, none of your business.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well. My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Chorrol.
Oh, that's why you want me to come, so that I can buy things from you. What a surprise. Yeah, the castle up there. I'm pretty sure you go to the castle, you get a whole, like, murder mystery kind of thing going on. It's quite neat. It's really, really genuinely quite interesting. This whole game is. It's an all-time great is what it is. With the wolves.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs.
Is that why you have two of them?
Everyone. They probably call us the dog people here in town. Ramalis and I love dogs. We
Really?
have quite a few. So sweet and well-behaved you wouldn't believe. Be seeing you.
Look at the doggos. Anyways, you should probably play Oblivion if you've never played it. If not, just go play Skyrim. But no, this really is, like, quite wondrous. If you were playing this back in the day, the sense of exploration and discovery would have been amazing.
I'm Orig Grabargel, servant of Stendar. May you grow in the faith.
You do.
Anyone looking for work